Warning.
Hi friends, welcome to the channel. In this video, you're going to learn about platform dependency and why we can run C application only on one single platform. In my previous video, I told that all the programming languages are standalone applications, right? What are standalone applications? The applications which are should be downloaded, right? And the next is, friends, if you want to download C software in your PC or laptop, it just depends on operating system, friends. Just on operating systems. For example, if you want to download C software in your Windows operating system, then you need to download .exe files. If you want to download C software in Mac operating system, then you should download .dmg files, friends. In this way, it varies from one operating system to other operating system, friends. And whenever you're downloading C software, with C software, other two also automatically downloaded, friends. They are compiler and library. These are also downloaded automatically, friends. You already know what is a compiler, friends. These compilers are in such a way that these are favorable to only one operating system, friends. I will tell you example for this, friends. If there are two companies named XYZ and other company named is ABC, friends. If a person is working in XYZ manufacturing company, then tell me, friends, if you go and ask him which company products are good, whether XYZ or ABC, what he will tell, friends? Of course, he will tell XYZ products are good. Friends. Because he's working in that company, he's favorable to that company only. He will favorable with the ABC company, friends? No. In the same way, these compilers are also favorable to only one operating system, friends. Because of these compilers only, these programming languages are working on only one single platform, friends. Friends, let us assume a source code. A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, C is equals to A plus B, and print C. Let us assume it as source code. Whenever you type the source code in two different operating system, one is Windows and other is Mac, these compilers are favorable to each operating system, no, friends. This compiler converts this course into .exe files and .emg files because it is favorable to operating system, single operating system, no, friends. And our next topic is variables. Before going to tell variables, I want to tell about the memory location, friends. Let us assume two places, friends. One is classroom and other is theater. Friends, tell me what's the difference between the seating arrangement in classroom and seating arrangement in theater? Particularity, right? In classroom you can sit anyway, but in theater it is possible to sit anyway? No. Already on your ticket it is mentioned to sit in particular seat, right? Then it is easy to find to a person, right? If you want to find a person in classroom or theater, where you will find easy? In theater you can find easy because the ticket number is mentioned, no, friends. In the same way, if you want to save a integer 10 in the computer memory, if you want to store a integer 10 in the memory, then if you just enter 10 and push into the memory, then you will know where it is stored in the memory? No, you can't open the memory and you can't see where it is stored. But if the arrangement in that memory is same as the theater, then you can find the memory, no, friends. In the same way, we will give the number for each location, friends. Let us assume this location name is A. If you enter 10, it will automatically go and store at A. Yes, friend. Variables are nothing but named memory location. Named memory location are called as variables. Variable is nothing but named memory location. It is used to store data. They are changeable and they can be reused also. That's all, friends. And the next is functions. I will tell these functions in a simple way, friends. In later videos, we will go into the deep, friends. Take a simple addition, friends. 2 plus 3. is equals to 5. Tell me friends, in overall it, what's the function? Plus symbol, right? Yeah. Here, plus is called the function. In computer languages, functions are nothing but block of instructions having identity, and it should be taking an input, and it also should give output, and and something should be processed in the middle. Yeah friends, in the same way 2 and 3 are the inputs and 5 is outputs. In the same way functions also same as like addition, multiplication, like that. Okay friends. And there are different types of functions: no argument and no return values functions, with argument and with return value functions, no argument and with return value functions, with return values and no argument functions. Here arguments are nothing but inputs and return values are nothing but output friends. Friends, I think as these are the basics, we no need all about this functions in a deep way friends. Here we will close here, and from next video onwards we will start how to write C language friends. Thank you.